Okay, now if you have your pen and papers with you, please साथ साथ लिखते भी जाओ, recording भी कर रहा हूँ. Now we need to discuss is transmission control protocol and IP internet protocol as well. Now TCP and IP, they work together, but we should know that TCP has its own properties. Well, TCP has more properties. Transmission control protocol basically does is that it makes sure that your packet is cut down into 8 packets, okay, 8 sub packets. There's one packet, because there are 8 bits, it will cut down into 8 packets. That's the first property. Okay, now why would it do that? Because TCP is a congestion control mechanism. Now what do I mean by congestion control mechanism? Congestion control mechanism means that if I'm transferring something from one computer to the other computer, what happens is if at the other end there we have a less bandwidth, and on this end I have a high bandwidth, yahan se data chala jayega. But once it reaches over there, because of the low bandwidth, your data packet, if they were not cut down, if it was one packet, such as in UDP, तो क्या होगा? Because of the congestion, वो तो stuck हो जाएगा. Just think of it as a big packet being stuck in a pipeline. Okay, बड़ा सा packet एक thin से pipeline से गुजारोगे, what happens? It will get stuck. बिल्कुल इसी तरह होता है. So what happens with TCP is the TCP has a congestion control mechanism. I am telling you the property of TCP. It has a congestion control mechanism. It can make sure that there is no congestion in that particular protocol transmission. ये property है. The first property was that it will make sure that it cuts down the packets into 8 packets. आपने note किया होगा एक बात को कि once you are downloading a file, okay, and what happens is after downloading a file, the file was of 2 MB, it got downloaded, but once you open the file, it says the file is corrupted. You know why the file is corrupted? I'll tell you why. क्योंकि होता ये है कि while the file was being transmitted, one of the packet, maybe 4 or 5, could not get transferred properly. Since it did not get transferred properly, one of the packet is missing, which means information is missing, which means it's not complete, and it says file corrupted. Corrupted matlab it's missing. So TCP की third property क्या है? The third property of TCP is that TCP will make sure that it will resend a packet if it's not sent within a prescribed time before the session timeout. Session timeout का मतलब होता है, आप नोट किया होगा कि 3 times होती हैं, वो दोबारा ट्राई करता है सेंड करने की, फिर सेशन टाइम आउट, फिर दोबारा सेंड, 3 times ट्राई करता, अगर नहीं होता तो फिर वो एंड हो जाता है. You might have seen in many cases. So there's always a session जिसमें it tries to send the packet again and again, मगर let's say at the other end it's not receiving at all, तो वो कहेगा no, I can't send it and it will not be sent. मगर let's say you send 4 packets, 5th packet doesn't go, 7 it go, you get the file, but since one of the packet was not there, once it says file is corrupted. So another property, that TCP makes sure that a packet is resent if it was not sent. Right. The fourth property of a TCP is that TCP will always arrange them in a sequence number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. सीक्वेंस में लिखेगा उनको. सीक्वेंस में लिखना इसलिए जरूरी है कि सीक्वेंस में नहीं होंगे तो they have to be rearranged in the same sequence when they go over there. So TCP will also arrange them in a sequence. Fifth property. The fifth property of TCP is that TCP will make sure that TCP with the help of IP. Now TCP will take the help of IP, और जो आपका data packet होते हैं उसमें there are 2 things. There is a header, okay, and a footer. Now what do I mean by that? Just like a normal postal आप send करते हो किसी को, envelope के ऊपर you have is the sender's name, the sender's address, and then you have is the recipient name and the recipient address. इसी तरह we have the sender's IP address and we have the recipient IP address. So TCP will make sure that on the header of the data packet, we have the sender's IP address and we have the recipient's IP address as well. I have just told you 5 properties of TCP. Achha, IP ki there is just one basic property. IP just has one property, that is that it knows where to deliver. Again, I'll give you a very general example that I usually do. That just think of TCP as a truck that is delivering something and driver who drives it. Driver is basically the IP and the truck basically is the TCP. Truck will basically have all the data packets. IP knows where to send it, right? So I've discussed with you 5 properties of TCP. I'll stop and I'll ask you any problem in these 5 properties. They're really important. ये आगे जाके बहुत refer होंगे बार बार. Is it clear? Anyone?
सर कर देंगे क्योंकि बीच में आपकी आवाज बिल्कुल कट गई थी.
कौन सा पॉइंट बेटा? Which point?
Sir, the first 2 ones.
Yeah. I'll repeat again. The first one basically, maybe I don't remember the sequence. First of all, it was the TCP is a congestion control mechanism, that it makes sure that there is no congestion while the data is being transmitted. Okay, TCP will always cut down the packets into 8 packets. Okay, and this is one property. Congestion is another property. TCP will always label them with a sequence number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ये भी properties TCP के, it will always label them. TCP will always make sure that a packet is resent if the one of the packet did not get delivered properly. That's another property. Okay. And then lastly, we discussed was that a TCP will always have the IP address and the recipient and the sender's IP address in the header of the data packet to sending. Now, if you remember these properties, believe me, any question जो आएगा आपका TCP का IP का, you will be able to answer it. Or most of the questions that are related to TCP IP, they demand you to explain the properties I'm telling you. ये properties में आपने रखनी है, ठीक है? Is it clear, beta? I'm asking again. Any issue?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, right, no problem.
Sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, आपने कहा था कि हेडर के अंदर रिसीवर का और सेंडर का आईपी एड्रेस होगा, तो फुटर के अंदर क्या होगा?
Footer के अंदर basically footer में there is other information that is not related to the transferring of information. It's mostly related with encryption, जिसको हम discuss नहीं करते, इतना जरूरी नहीं है. Information आपकी header में आती है, footer में उसकी encryption होती है.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Thank you.
Good. This means you've got it. Right. So we have discussed this as well. Okay. Isme they've just given this example. Okay. By the way, do you have this book? Oh, okay. Hold on. आपको पता है इसका latest version book का आ गया? आपके पास वो है book? I don't have the PDF file. The latest. Do you have? I have the book, manual book. I will try to get the PDF file and share with you as well, the latest one. How many of us the latest one को follow करना चाहिए? Although there's less difference between this one and that one. Do you have this book?
Yeah, we have this book.
Yeah, good. So you can इसी को follow कर लो. नए वाले में जो different chapters हैं or whatever, no, not chapters, pages. I will try to give you that information. Okay, so what are they explaining over here? They're just explaining is the network model relating to TCP/IP protocol suite, that how does the information basically gets transferred through one computer to the other computer. अच्छा, इसको explain करने के लिए I have to explain you through my own notes as well. Okay, क्योंकि ये आपको इधर इन्होंने OSI model को ज़्यादा explain नहीं किया हुआ. Okay, right. Let me explain you that first. Protocols. No. Okay. Uh, I will just give you a generalized idea of this. मैं इसको further मैं इसको ज़्यादा डिटेल में discuss नहीं करता. We'll discuss some other day. मगर you should have an idea what I'm talking about. Well, these are the different OSI model के जो different layers होती हैं जिसके through data gets transferred. We have divided them into these 7 layers. Okay, we call them the OSI model layers. We have the physical. Okay. So let's start from the application. Application क्या होता है? Application होते हैं, there are various applications that we use. Okay, we use browsers, we use Outlook Express. Okay, we use SMTP. Okay, POP3. So there are different applications that we will be using to send information, to send the email, for example. Presentation layer जो होती है, that is used to basically do compression, encryption, translation of the data packets that need to be done. Okay, so it presents the data so that it can be communicated over the network to some other device or computer. Okay, मैं आपको general idea दे रहा हूँ. I'm not discussing in detail with you, so don't worry. Then we have a session. Session means obviously I now, since I have arranged everything, I will now establish a session. I will ask the computer device or whatever that, you know what, I am going to start communication. I'm going to start handshaking. आपको data में send करने लगा हूँ, and send करने के बाद I will terminate it. Okay, ये सारा इसलिए जरूरी होता है कि if we do not have a session layer, then hackers can just join in without handshaking. Handshaking is important in our internet protocol so that not everyone is allowed to join in. Okay, और आपने note किया होगा Zoom में probably 2 months back there was an issue that intruders were joining in. Okay, so उन्होंने अपने session layer को ज़्यादा strong कर दिया था. Transport basically, again, it comes the property of TCP. ये TCP की बात कर रहे हैं. It will help in transporting the information. Okay, right. And then we have is the network and transport. They work together. They will move the data packets from one place to the other. They will cut it down. Data link will basically make sure that data आपका properly transmit हो जाए. And physically, basically physical में क्या आता है? आपके Ethernet, आपके routers and all that, they come in physical. So these are all the network layers that are involved in transferring of information from one medium to the other medium. Okay, if we refer just to the book, आपकी बुक में उन्होंने सिर्फ application transport और network को discuss किया हुआ है. They have not discussed 7, but we will discuss the 7 some other time. Okay, extra आना चाहिए आपको. Application, what do we have? Application, we have HTTP, SM, small mail transfer protocol. We have DNS, domain name server. We have FTP, and we have POP3. I will discuss them. अच्छा, इसमें basically क्या हो रहा है? They're just telling you that how information can be transferred over the internet using your physical data link and network. Okay, TCP की दोबारा discussion आ गई, मगर मैंने आपसे TCP discuss कर लिया. I have even given you more points जो book में भी नहीं है. Okay, so there are more points that I've given you, TCP and IP as well. Okay, router, you know what a router is. Can someone explain me what a router is actually? What's a router? How would you explain a router? You know what router is, for God's sake. It's in your home as well. It's in everywhere. Router बंद हो गया, इसके through Wi-Fi आता है. फिर router होता क्या है? It creates a route that where 2 decades back there were no wireless routers. We had to use coaxial wires and Ethernet के through हम router को connect करते थे. You know what Ethernet is, by the way? Anyone? What's an Ethernet? Yes, hello. You know what an Ethernet is?
No, sir.
Okay. बेटा बात सुन. Hold on. ये जो I don't know. आपने अपने P1 P2 में नेटवर्क का कुछ डिस्कस नहीं किया हुआ? You did not discuss anything? Okay. Right. See, now I get the picture. where you stand. Oh,
सर हमने किया हुआ है लेकिन हमें याद नहीं है इस वक्त क्योंकि
अच्छा
इट्स बिन
अच्छा
ऑन कि हमने कंप्यूटर नहीं पढ़ी काफी टाइम.
अच्छा. Do you know what is a network interface card? NIC card? Yes, you do. Come on, tell me. You know what is an NIC card? Network interface card. Your laptop में आपका वो plug in नहीं करते. आपका you don't have to do it now because you don't have your wireless. There's a network interface card. There's this coaxial wire that goes through a connector. उसमें pins होती हैं. You connect it for data communication. Okay. They should have a diagram of that over here right now. No, they don't have it. Okay. So every device, even your phones, they have is a network interface card. Network interface card का मतलब होता है कि it's a card, it's a chip that helps your device or your computer to start communicating wirelessly or through wired, okay, with some other device. Okay. So router basically जो थे पहले they were wired routers. Okay. अभी wired routers भी आते हैं, wireless भी आते हैं. So it simply means that the communication will be shared through different routes and it will be distributed. Okay. Right. So this is what basically a router basically does. It transfers information. Right. Okay. Now, good. This is what I wanted to discuss. There are other protocol layers. We have HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Whenever you visit a website, you will see images, you will see text, you will see styling, you will see embedded sounds, videos, stuff like that. Okay. All these information, which is text, images, CSS styles and all that, ये सारा ट्रांसफर हो रहा होता है through HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay, so this is what HTTPS is for. You can even note it down that this is the main property of HTTP. It helps in transferring the main content of the website, of the web page, to the user's computer from the remote server. Okay, this is what it basically does, right? Okay. They're talking about the ASCII carriage return as well, because obviously what they're talking about is that you have 256 characters, and all these 256 characters that you have, uppercase, lowercase, alphabets, other symbols, these are basically recognized by HTTP and they're transferred to the user's computer, okay, in the form of web page. Then we also have is okay, now HTTP basically works. See, in chapter 2, you have discussed all this, if you remember, but you've forgotten it. Okay, fine. HTTP basically works along with TCP. Yes, that's a property. TCP works along with HTTP. You have to remember that. Okay, certificates more than one packet, Ryan, IP URL at the server, IP forwards, datagram TCP. We have discussed it. Okay. The server TCP sends an acknowledgement when a connection has been established. TCP sends the remaining packets, if any, to IP, which then forwards through the ICP and server application layer. HTTP transmits a response message. So basically, they're just telling over here is that how does your IP and TCP play the role along with HTTP? जो मैं आपसे पहले डिस्कस कर चुका हूँ वही है. अब इसकी डिस्कशन HTTP के साथ बनती नहीं है. HTTP की अपनी प्रॉपर्टीज हैं जो आपको पता होनी चाहिए, which I have listed you down. Okay, the same way you have is HTTPS. The only difference is HTTPS is more secure. You have encryption. For example, my website or any other website in which you are not taking users' information, you don't need to have HTTPS. Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. If okay, now basically legally, according to the Data Protection Act 1998, every company who's running a website and they're taking someone's information, they have to use HTTPS domain. Why? Because once you take users' information, you have to make sure that it is secure. It does not go into wrong hands. But if you're not taking users information, their name and their addresses and stuff like that, fine, you can use HTTP. Now according to the law, this is what should happen. Okay, if there's a law that is governing everyone. Okay, right? You know what DNS is? A domain name server. Okay, no, you don't have an idea. Idea? किसी को idea what a domain name server is? Domain name server. For example, MrSime.com है. Okay, उसमें what happens is how do you basically purchase a website? Let's talk about that. You have to get a domain and you have to get a hosting. Hosting होती है कि it's just like the house that you build. It's known as hosting. Okay, so domain is the address, the plot number. Okay, so first of all you have to get is a domain, and then you need some space to put your website over there. So when you look at bbc.com or any other website, basically at the back end there's an IP address of every website. That IP address किसका होता है? वो IP address होता है, it points to the server. और server में कहाँ? Server में it points to the folder, your folder where you have all the files, the root files of your website. Okay, so अगर आप किसी भी वेबसाइट पे लॉगिन करोगे like ftp.cnn.com, it will not directly open that. It will ask you for username and password, and if you enter the username and the password, this is how they hack the websites. Okay, I should not be recording this, but that's the way it's done. So this is how basically it's done. So domain name server, let me get back to it, is domain name server का मतलब ये है कि whatever domain that you buy, okay, it is being served through a server. Okay, a server always maintains that. So domain name server, the server that maintains it. So that's DNS. Okay, इसकी discussion बाद में chapters में आएगी. We'll do it again. Okay, now basically you have to know email protocols की general discussion है. मतलब बता रहे हैं कि if you send an email, it goes through simple mail transport protocol. Okay, a simple mail transfer protocol is another protocol that is not a very generalized protocol. It is simply used to send an email and receive an email. It's specially made for emails. It was made for emails and nothing else. So it's a simple mail transfer protocol. It makes sure that the email is delivered. If it's not delivered, it tells it's not delivered. आपने कभी note किया होगा कि when you send an email and if you type the wrong email address, आपको एक email दोबारा आ जाती है saying that the email address was not correct. Okay, so who is doing this? Which protocol is doing this? SMTP is doing that. It is responsible to make sure that your mail, your email is delivered, okay, and received. Okay, mail server क्या होता है? Mail server is like your Hotmail, your Gmail, the main server that holds all the information and handles everything. Okay, फिर again SMTP के through internet के through गया, फिर mail server आया. Okay, mail server का मतलब है एक mail server which is probably here in Asia, in Singapore, and then you have another mail server probably somewhere in Sydney. So there are different mail servers. Yes, ऐसे नहीं कि Gmail के एक होगा. There are different mail servers. Then you have is POP3. Okay, there are two. There is IMAP and POP3. You have an idea of IMAP and POP3? No, you don't have an idea. Okay.
No, sir.
Internet message access protocol जो होता है, what does it do? You might have heard of Outlook Express. आपने कभी use नहीं किया होगा, maybe your parents have. Outlook Express comes along with your Office Suite pack. पहले लोग बहुत use किया करते थे, अब इतना ज़्यादा use नहीं करते. What was that? What was Outlook Express? Well, होता ये था कि Outlook Express was a desktop-based application and I could configure my email through Outlook Express. Why was it important? Maybe I'm traveling and I don't have internet access everywhere. So what people used to do was कि वो Outlook में open करते थे, जहाँ internet होता था, सारी emails उसमें आ जाती थी. And even if they're traveling और internet नहीं है, they could access their emails from Outlook. I mean, what means is that there are two technologies. There's IMAP and there's POP3. IMAP में ये होता था कि it would get all the files from the server, from the remote server, from the mail server, आपकी सारी emails inbox में. Remember only the inbox. It does not deal with the draft. It does not deal with the send emails. No, only whatever is in the inbox. It will fetch that. It will get all those emails and store it in Outlook Express. And whenever you want to retrieve any archive, आप retrieve कर सकते थे, even if internet is not available. मगर IMAP ये करता था कि after it gets the emails, the files, it would. Beta, is this in our class? Muhammad Al Mahad? No, I don't think so. Should I or should I not? Because I don't know. It's my first class. I don't know who. मुझे तो intruder लगता है कोई. जी बेटा, is this?
कौन sir?
ये जो आ रहा है, Muhammad Al Mahad has entered the waiting room. Do we know this by any ID?
नहीं sir.
नहीं है ना? No. Then I will not
नहीं.
allow. ये intruder है कोई. Okay, I'm not letting in. Okay, leave it. So anyway, IMAP would do is your internet message access protocol would basically delete all the emails from your original email account and transfer them to Outlook Express. Okay, to your local computer. POP3 जो ये होता था, POP3 ये करता है कि POP3 would just make a copy. It will take a copy from the mail server from your inbox and save it to your local computer. It will not delete it. Now, while you configure Outlook Express on your basic computer, you could set through POP3 and IMAP. Ab properties mein, you can write it down that this is the property that IMAP has a property that it deletes the mails, the files from the server. 4 people in the waiting room. Okay, right. So this is the difference. Okay. But can you just give me a second? Just give me a second. Okay, just give me a second. मेरे ख्याल से क्योर स्टूडेंट्स वेटिंग रूम में है. मैं कैन यू गिव, I'll just connect again in 1 minute. Give me just 1 second.